Today's podcast is brought to you by Audible. Get a free audiobook download and 30-day free trial at audibletrial.com/book versus movie. There are over 180,000 titles to choose from for your iPhone, Android, Kindle, or MP3 player. Thanks so much.
Please, sir, we've done what you told us. We brought you the broomstick of the Wicked Witch of the West. We melted her.
Oh, you liquidated her, eh? Very resourceful.
Yes, sir. So we'd like you to keep your promise to us, if you please, sir.
Not so fast. Not so fast. I'll have to give the matter a little thought. Go away and come back tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Oh, but I want to go home now.
You've had plenty of time already.
Yeah. Do not arouse the wrath of the great and powerful Oz. I said come back tomorrow.
If you were really great and powerful, you'd keep your promises.
Do you presume to criticize the great Oz? You ungrateful creatures think yourselves lucky that I'm giving you audience tomorrow instead of 20 years from now.
Oh.
The great Oz has spoken.
Oh.
Pay no attention to that man behind the curtain. The great Oz has spoken.
Who are you?
Oh, I am the great and powerful Wizard of Oz.
You are? I don't believe you.
No, I'm afraid it's true. There's no other wizard except me.
You humbug!
Yes, it's exactly so. I'm a humbug.
Oh, you're a very bad man.
Oh, no, my dear. I'm a very good man. I'm just a very bad wizard.
Hello and welcome to Book versus Movie, a podcast where we read books that have been adapted into movies, and then we try to decide which we like better, the book or the movie. I am Margot P. of the Chingona Homesteader, and this is my good friend and co-host, Margot D. of Brooklyn Fit Chick.
Hi, everyone.
It's 2019! Yay! We made it! Can't believe it. Yeah, another new year of Book versus Movie. We are doing a redo today. But before we get to that, we want to mention a few things for our new listeners. We know we picked up a lot of new people over the holidays. There are some places online where you can engage with us and discuss books and movies.
Absolutely. So we do have a Facebook page. Go to Facebook and type in Book versus a Movie, spell it all out. But we also have a Facebook group, which is a great place to interact. We're a little more interactive there. We put some clips and people put in their own polls in there and stuff like that. So you just type in Book vs Movie Podcast Group in Facebook, ask to join, and we'll get you right in. And another place to reach out to us is at Twitter, at Book versus Movie, spell it out. Margot, we're both named Margot, by the way, in case you're new to the show. She started an Instagram page for us. We finally got onto that a few months ago. And if you have any comments or suggestions, you can email us at bookversusmoviepodcast@gmail.com. And also, we have a stack of stickers. So if y'all want some Book versus Movie stickers, let me know. Just send us an email, bookversusmoviepodcast@gmail.com.
And we also have a new review on Apple Podcasts.
Yes, we do. So we asked you guys, if you leave us a 5-star review, we will read it on the air. And we got one today. I want to read to you guys. This is from Vero Sapphire. That's her name in iTunes. I've been listening to Book versus Movie for a while now. Love the Margos, their discussions, and enjoy the clips they insert for the show. And they are so funny, and I love listening to this podcast at work. And my favorite episodes are the horror adaptations. So one day they can do Let the Right One In. Now, Margot, have you ever seen this movie? There's a Swedish version. No. It is scary as shit. I'm not sure if you can handle it. It's a pretty...
I'm a big chicken.
Yes.
I've never even heard of this movie.
It's a vampire movie, and it's a kid who's a vampire, and she has a male friend who takes care of her. And you guys that know the movie, there's a particular scene towards the very end that creeps me out. And I'm someone that loves scary stuff and been reading Stephen King since I was like 10 years old. So I didn't know it was a book first. I might look into that, but I just want to warn you, Margot, that's a pretty scary one. The movie anyway.
A blood-sucking child
Yes.
raised by a man who's not her parent. What could possibly go wrong?
Well, they're two kids. So he's a child that's like neglected at school, and then she becomes his friend, but he can only see her at night because she's a
They're
demon.
vampires. Yeah. Yeah. That's how it is.
So thank you so
Vampire
much,
life.
though, yeah, for leaving that suggestion and for leaving us a review in iTunes. And we have another one, but I'll read it next time.
Okay, great. So, we also want to mention, did we mention Audible?
No, let me mention that right now. For you guys that listen to Book versus Movie, we have an Audible connection. Audible is offering a free audiobook download with a free 30-day trial to give you the opportunity to check out their service. There are several versions of the book movie today, The Wizard of Oz. Many, many, many there on Audible. And this isn't a long book to read. I thought it was really fun to, sometimes people ask how we do this show. It's very hard to, read all these books, see all the movies, get our notes together and stuff like that. So Margo and I both are big fans of Audible because you can just take it wherever you're going. If you're on your commute to work or working out at the gym or walking home from the gym for me. So to try it today, just go to audibletrial.com/book versus movie. And again, that's audibletrial.com/book versus movie.
So today we're doing a redo. This is an episode that we did quite a long time ago. It's one of those, like, sometimes way back there, things kind of get lost in the archives. And when people start asking, like, hey, you should do this book and movie that we've already done, we kind of know it's time for a redo. So people have been asking us to do this book and movie for quite a while. And so we are happy to be redoing The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, we recorded this a few years ago, but it was the old way we used to record things. And Margo and I would call into a line, and then it would record our podcast, and it had the habit of dropping off. And so that was one where I started talking, and then you couldn't get back on for a while. And anyway, so it was a big old mess. And it always made me sad because you and I did a ton of research for this, and there is so much to talk about here. So I was really excited to do this one. I'm glad you wanted to do it as well.
Oh yeah, it was really time. Like I said, people have been asking for a while, and you're right. It was a mess. You could tell. That's the other clue that we have is that when people go, "Oh, can you do," for example, The Wizard of Oz, and our immediate response is not, "Oh, you should listen to this episode that we did," because we can't recommend it. So we're going to do it again. Yeah, this is. We're going to try not to keep it from going too long, but there's a lot. This is a lot to deal with Wizard of Oz. Let's begin with our author.
Our author is L. Frank Baum. It's Lyman Frank Baum. He went by Frank. He didn't like his first name. He was born 1856 in New York.